Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Frank Vivanco here. A couple days after graduation. I hope you guys have spent the past weekend enjoying your huge milestone with family and friends. I know I have, and I hope you continue to do so as the summer moves along. Tomorrow, a new day starts for Word Around Jay, one that I can't personally be more excited for. So before then, I just wanted to clear up a couple of questions and say my final goodbyes to the thing that I created along with Giuseppe Perez here at John Jay High School. Starting off with something a little bit more personal about myself, and it's a question that I've been asked a lot over the year, and it's sometimes something that I've never really had a straight answer for. Why did you start Word Around Jay? Where did the idea come from? How did you think of this? For me, there was a time here at John Jay High School not too long ago where I just felt like another person walking the hallways with no real sense of direction or aim or goal or even what I wanted to do in the future. I had no idea, and maybe some of you that are watching this video feel that way right now. It kind of went on like that for a little while, and then I took some classes my junior year, in particular the DCC public speaking class, that really enlightened something within me that I didn't realize I had, and it gave me the confidence to want to put myself out there more. Now, unfortunately, before Word Around Jay, there wasn't really a strong media talent platform here at John Jay because, as you guys may know, John Jay is a really big high school. We have so many different clubs and honor societies and sports and whatnot. So I told myself that if there was no opportunity out there already existing, then I would have to go out there and create it myself. And I still will never forget that first night when we put up our very first video about the volleyball win against Suffern. I just chose a game to go to cover sports. As you guys know, I do sports in the morning announcements, so I decided to come out and see a team that was undefeated, and it was a really good game. And uploading the video afterwards with the help of Giuseppe and seeing the traction and attention that I got, it was probably one of the more exciting nights of my high school career, and it really was the beginning of something that I could have never foreseen. And from there on out, throughout the rest of the fall sports season into the winter sports, and when we started doing teachers and clubs, it just started growing and growing, and it started to become something well known around John Jay High School. When someone mentioned a Word Around Jay video, you would know what they were talking about. Honestly, it was never really about me or trying to get likes. It was just more of me pursuing my dream profession as a sports broadcaster and just trying to get as much experience as possible with as many resources as I had. You guys know that I don't really work with a lot of high tech, fancy, expensive equipment, and I know that storytelling at John Jay is only going to get better in the future with the audio and visual club next year and the backing they're getting from the district and the Patriot Post as well. I was just a kid who went out and bought a $20 microphone and drove out to as many games as possible, trying to see as much stuff happen as possible. Truthfully, I was very uncertain at first, and then I saw the support that you guys had given me, and not just the students, which is obviously the people that I relate to the most, being a senior and trying to, give my senior class as many unforgettable memories as possible, making them laugh, whether it's funny edits or maybe emotional edits like the 10-year plan video or other fun projects that me and Giuseppe have worked on, and not just us two, but all those people that have held those cameras for us across the year. But it was the community as a whole, seeing parents of students that I know following the page and commenting, and even the teachers and the faculty, which really caught me off guard, just seeing how many teachers supported what I was doing, even though I wasn't directly affiliated with a club. I wasn't getting community service hours for this. I was just going out of my way, just doing something that I was very passionate about. I'll never forget those names in particular, like Mr. Sipe and Mr. Cha-Cha and Mr. Kane and Mr. Phelan, Mr. Kermani, Mrs. Rizzi, Mrs. Penley, Mrs. Talbot, Senor Oliveira, and just a bunch of other names that really pushed me. And when I saw them in the hallways, they would give me a pat in the back and let me know that, Franco, you're doing a good job. Mrs. Mahoney, too, it was a pleasure covering her team and the run that they had as well. And all the coaches of every single sports team, all of them that I interviewed, and all the athletes as well, after a long game, maybe the first thing they want to do is, go home and take a shower. But no, they stuck around for the interviews, and hopefully I gave some of those teams and those clubs and those players the attention that they deserve, doing my best. Obviously I couldn't cut myself into 1,000 pieces and go to every single sports game, but I did with the best with what I could, and I just couldn't be more thankful for the support, because I think without them, this page wouldn't be what it is today. And what's important to me is that the storytelling platform that I built continues for years to come for John Jay students, which is why I chose CJ Lundstedt to lead this project starting tomorrow, because I believe he's a very qualified candidate. He wants to do basically the same thing I want to do, be a sports broadcaster in the future. And I think what's most important about pursuing something that you love is passion. What got me out of bed every morning wanting to go to school which made it 10 times more exciting personally because school went from something that maybe I wouldn't look forward to every day with certain classes, and now it turned into something like when's my next interview, when's my next game, and it just became something that made my senior year 10 times more exciting, just being able to, put myself out there in front of a larger audience that only grew and grew as time went on. I'm just so indebted to all 1,500 of you that follow this page and on TikTok as well for just coming back and continuing to like and continuing to share and continuing to support. And hopefully I was able to cover as many people from John Jay as possible, not just focus on, one single group of people. I try to do as much as I could. And maybe I'll never truly know the impact that I had on the school because I was the one who was doing it, but I certainly felt the love and support coming from everywhere. And it is a difficult goodbye, but the lessons that I've learned from running this page, I'm going to take with me to, word around Cuse and whatever I do after Syracuse, after college. And there's certain people, whether you know me just as the kid on your social media feed, or maybe we had some classes together this year and past years, or we're friends on a more personal level that have seen me grow and evolve as a person, especially my counselor, Mrs. McKindles, who's watched me grow tremendously, especially to my senior class. Hopefully I was able to make our last year here at John Jay together just a little bit more memorable. And I advise all of you to go on and do great things in your future at college. Maybe if you don't have your entire life planned out yet, that's absolutely fine. I'm sure you're going to find whatever you want to do in the future across these next 4 years. But just remember to be passionate about it and always believe that you're the best, and strive to work hard and just be that 1% better every day. I just strive to be 1% better every day, and I couldn't be more thankful for the people who are behind me, supporting me. And whether you decide to follow my journey at Syracuse, or whether I pop up on your social media feed a couple of times in the future, or maybe if you turn on your TV in 10 years and you see my face on there, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for supporting a kid with a dream. To John Jay and all of its families and students and teachers and faculty, and especially Mr. Albanese and Principal Ketzalauer, who were extremely understanding of what I was trying to do. And my final message to everybody, and especially my senior class, is to just find that thing you're passionate about, that dream, that goal that you have, and just chase after it like there's no tomorrow. I think that's what led to the amount of success on my behalf. And then the other half of it was the tremendous support you all have shown me. I advise all of you, as a great entrepreneur once said, to stay hungry and stay foolish and chase your passion, your dreams, your goals, and never let it escape you. That's what I hope to do moving on from here. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching Word Around Jay and just showing love to the page. And tomorrow, like I said, there's a new era for the page, but in my opinion, it's only going to grow. It's only going to get better. It's only going to evolve. What we did this year together as a collective was just the beginning, and I couldn't be more proud to have started something that will carry on for years here at John Jay. I'm Franco Vivanco, and that was my Word Around Jay.